What is really going on Wall Street? Do you really know? Do you really understand? From 1927 to 32, 2008, 2020, we're now in 2026. What's really going on Wall Street? How much money is actually being taken and how much money is actually being given? You think you know? You think you're that smart? When you've got a whirl of individuals working against you, you believing that you have the answer, you should think again. What's happening in Bitcoin? What's happening in Wall Street? Tariffs, politics, all of these factors are striving to place you either in a winning position or a losing position. Do you think you're that smart? Do we think we're that smart? Think about it. Wall Street. The world converges. Winners, losers. What makes you think you're that smart? You hear the common phrase colloquially sung down the Wall Street lanes. For every person that wins, there's gotta be somebody on the other side that's losing. We sing the hymns of our wins, silent on our loses. But we all know that underneath all of this, you've lost. You may have won a few dollars, but I assure you, if you remain in Wall Street, there's more losses than gains. And if you're under grandeurs of illusion to support the fact that you're a winner just because you made a couple of thousand on a stock, let's talk about the losses. Why are we preaching all the time for the last 25 years? Mutual funds, S&P funds. Why, when you go to your local financial company looking for assistance, they put you in a milky mutual fund and charge you roughly a percentage that takes away from your gains? You don't need a professional to tell you to buy a mutual fund. Pundits have been talking about this for years, and they're pushing you into the mutual funds because they're making money off the mutual funds. Sure, you can make some money off the mutual funds. You keep it in there 10 years, 20 years. They're selling you 30 and 40 years. Sure, you'll make some gains off of that. But the bottom line is that's not the real money. Real money is putting that $100,000 that you just threw into the mutual fund and expect maybe 7, lucky if you get 10% back. You're the sucker, because the real money making is based on putting that 100,000 and getting 150,000 out by the end of the year. That's where the real money is, and repeating that over 20 or 30 years. That's how money is made. It's not about mutual funds. Bitcoin, do yourself a favor. If you haven't already gotten in years ago when it was based on a lower value, you're just being taken advantage of now. Bitcoin is poison. The problem is Wall Street has learned how to make money off of Bitcoin. And it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It's got to do with you. I remember saying that my dad used to say when I was a kid, if you're playing a specific game, and if you think that you know who the sucker is, 9 times out of 10, you're the sucker. Thank you for listening to my YouTube channel.